Now let's see canonical POS format. Again we are going to imagine that we have two variables A as well as B and the output is C. List those variables A, B and the output is C. Then we say 0, 0, then it is 0, 1, 1, 0 and 1, 1. We assume the output is 0 in first three cases and the last one the output is 1. Just imagine. As I said, there is no rule behind it. We are just imagining it. And we know that the canonical product of sum, or we say POS, is an expression which is composed of entirely the product terms. That means the product terms which are having an output 0 are listed there. Okay, now we are making one more column here. It is the max term. And we already saw the variables which are having 1 are complemented in the max term and the variables which are having 0 are written as it is. Okay, again it is the sum term. The variables or the literals are added together. Here in the first one, both are 0. So we will write the variables as it is. We will write it as A plus B. This is A plus B bar. The variable which is having a 1 is complemented. This is A bar plus B. Because it is having a value complemented, 0 is written as it is. And it is max term, sum term. So we are written them as the sum terms. Next one is A bar plus B bar. Okay. Now we already saw the variables, the input combinations which are having an output 0 are listed out in the product terms or in the max terms. So we know this particular one, second one and the third one, these all max terms are having an output 0. So they will be listed out in the canonical product of sum. We say A plus B, then A plus B bar, then A bar plus B. These all max terms are listed out there. Then as the theorem says, it is product of the sum terms. See, these are the sum terms which are having an output 0. They are all multiplied each other. So we say it is canonical product of sums. Okay. As we did in the previous case, we can make them in the summarized form. What do you say? In the shorthand form. Once again, I remind you, zeros are written as it is, ones are written as complemented one. See here, A plus B representing 0, 0. A plus B bar representing 0 and 1. 1 and 0 variable complemented is representing 1 and uncomplemented is representing a 0. So this will be written as a subscript of capital M. This is representing a decimal 0. So capital M with the subscript 0 showing that it is max term. This is 1. Capital M with a subscript 1. And this is representing 2, decimal equivalent of 2, capital M with a subscript 2. So they are all multiplied. Okay, so this is the canonical product of sums. Okay, now we are going to see the cardinal form of the canonical POS. What will we do? We know f of A comma B is equal to. In the previous case, we wrote it as sigma because it was sum of products. And for the product of sums, we have another symbol, that is the pi symbol, pi with the 0, 1, 2, showing that these are the max terms which are producing an output 0. Okay, so we come to the conclusion. A and B are the input combination, F is the output, and the pi shows the canonical product of sum. The 0, 1, 2 shows the max terms which are producing an output 0. So this is about the canonical product of sum and the canonical sum of products. I hope you understood.